Hello everyone, this is the loop drawing module in SPI. So in these lectures we will learn about loop drawing generations in SPI. So what we learn here, we will learn about preferences setting for loop drawing generations, updating loop properties, generating loop drawing, enhance smart loop software, modifications loop on enhanced smart loop software, loop browser, like how we can generate the loop browser, how can modify it, how it good for the loop drawings, then revision update, and in the last, printing and making deliverables of loop drawing. And some things also we will discuss, like what are the importance of loop drawing in engineering deliverables. So this will cover entire the loop modules. Loop drawing module is a module where we can generate the loop drawing and make report for each loops. As we know that after doing the wiring from field instrument to JB to our control system, that loops can be generated in a report, and that report is very important as perspective of site, because on the site the loop checking and the wiring terminations will be checked with the help of loop drawing. So loop drawing is a deliverables that we need to prepare during the detail engineering, and it is very important with respect to the loop checking at site and wiring purpose. So how you will generate the loop report and how you can make these deliverables. So once you will complete the wiring in wiring module, then you can generate the loop also. So where you can generate the loops, now we will see. Before the starting on the loops, I want to let you know that the loop can be generated from this loop folder. As we know that during the previous lectures, all the loops has been created with respect to PNID, and that loops is covered in this loop folder. So there is few steps to generate the loop drawing, and also we need to do some modifications during the loop drawing generation. There is one additional software with SmartPlant Instrumentation, that is called Enhance Smart Loop. That is inbuilt, or you can say it is the core software of SPI. So SPI admin will install that software once SPI will be installed in your system or in your cloud. So that enhanced smart loop is dedicated to the loop generation and loop corrections. Whenever you will generate a loop drawing, the loops will redirected to that enhanced smart loop software. So let's try for one loop. First of all, you will expand the loop folder. Once you will expand all the loops, you can say it is showing, and by right clicking on any loop that you want to generate, it will ask for few many things, like you want to create new loops, that we have already did, and then action. So what action it will ask for updating some data in the loops, you can select the any options, but we not need to do these things because all these things already happen with the admin already set up the it's a layout, title block, where the revision number will come, where the checked by, revision by and signed by will come, where you want to put the notes that will come. So we not need to do much here, but yes, if you want to update any loop note, that means you want to add a note within this loop drawing, so that will appear in the report. So from here you can do. If you want to rename your loop, then by this options you can rename, and the loop drawing list, with the help of these options you can find the loop drawing list, where list you can update it. And this is the enhanced report layout. By these options you can choose the report layout method. So whenever you want to generate the loop, just click on the report and you can generate the loop drawing. So I'm clicking on the loop drawing, where there is multiple options will be there for generation method. So that particular generation method that you make it as default, that you can select. So I'm selecting with the enhance method. So once you will click on OK, then it will ask, do you want to preview report before printing or saving? Definitely yes, because maybe we need to do some modifications in the loop drawing. So once you will click on the yes, then a side window will appear where look like the loop generation proceeding. So by this way it will take few moments based on your loop size. If it is very complex, then it will take few more time, otherwise it will open. So you can see another window open. This is enhanced report utility. It is also called enhanced smart loop report. So this software in short is called ESL, Enhanced Smart Loop. I can expand it so that you can see on better view. So you can see by this way you can set it as full page. By these options you can uh, move it left, right, and by scrolling you can zoom it, zoom out. So you can see everywhere you can scroll it based on the these multiple options. So what types of changes you need to do? Then there are multiple options. This is just like a CAD software, so you need to change it as per your requirement. Just like if you will select these options, then you can up and down it. Suppose sometimes what happen, suppose this is not in line with this, so it look like not really good. So what you can make, just either you can scroll it here, just select it and scroll it here, but still you cannot do it as perfect it is. So select both the options, I mean both the item simultaneously, and go to these options and click these options. So you can see all the inline. If again you want to make it in align with some spaces, like you want to put it left side, so again you need to select it and go here. So how you can do? Yes. So you can see by clicking on these options, and this is the gap connectors once again. Yes. So whenever you want to align this portion or this portion, you need to select these two part, so that these two part will be aligned. So where you need to go? You need to go here, these options. So what this option say is, this is the alignment by object. So once you will click on this, then there multiple options will be there, like left side alignment, right side alignment, downward alignment, upward alignment. These types of alignment will be there. So any options you can select. But if you don't want to align it by object, you want to align it by wire, that also you can select. So this is by connection. So by connection also you can do it by manually. So just like if you click it, then it will straight line. So by this way you can align the loop if it is not looking good. Similarly for the left side and right side, everything you can align. Anything you want to make it other side, then select it and drag it, it will, and you can drop out it will update here. If you want to delete these options, then what you need to do, select this and there is three options. One is, the first one is group and second one is ungroup. This is very important. If anything you want to edit, first of all you need to do ungroup, so that you can edit, you can delete this blank row. After the editing this table, you want to make it a group so that you can drag it or hold the tables. So you need to make it group, so this completely table will be grouped so that you can easily move it. So this can be done by these options. Any you want to make a straight line, then you can make it by these options. Multiple types of geometry you can make it with the help of these types of options, although these are very less used, because already if you did the wiring correctly, then it will appear very right way. So these are few things. Some saving options also there that will be required to do in your loop drawing. This is zoom in, zoom out, this is expand options are there. Again, this is also important, this is for the revision. If you want to make this report, you want to make the revision number of it, then click on these options, so it will revise. See, this will ask for the revision, so you can make it multiple revision. For the first time, suppose you are doing the revision 0, next time you can click on the new revisions, so add the data, add the document number. So whenever these details will be filled out, just click on OK and it will save it. So now you can take its report in PDF format. So whatever inside this borderline, that will comes with the report. If anything outside this borderline, it will not come. Maybe sometimes any unconnected device panel which is showing in the loop, that is not required, just drag it outside, it will not show. Otherwise, what you need to do, you need to go to the wiring, you need to search the device panel for this instrument that is showing here, and you need to delete it so that it will not showing either inside or outside. So this is the way of correcting the loop drawing. Again, you need to take the print. So how you can take the print? Just click Ctrl P. Once you will make the Ctrl P, then it will ask for multiple options, and there the multiple options will be there. You can select anyone, just like Microsoft PDF, and click OK. And once you will click OK, it will ask for saving in your system, and then you can save the PDF in your system. Again, I am doing the printing. You can change the printer property from here. I'm selecting another printing options like Qt PDF. Okay, so this is asking for the folder where you want to save your loop drawing, so it will save in PDF forms. One more thing I want to let you know about the loop drawing, that is very important. Whenever you will create the loop drawing, then few preferences you need to set down, then only you can generate the loop drawing. Otherwise it will deny for the loop drawing generation. So go to the file, go to the preferences, and again go to the loop drawing options and go to the enhance report. Some general this is the loop drawing related setting. Click on the general, just like select the plot drawing, generate the undefined macro list, display the references to the wiring report automatically. This is the table where the table was appearing in the loop drawing. If you will uncheck it, then that table will not appear. Create error or log file. This will help you sometimes whenever you will get any issue, then error log file will generate. With the help of that log file, you can eliminate your error and you can generate the loop drawing for some CAD file locations. CAD file locations settings is required if you are generating the loop with the help of CAD generations. Whenever we were generating the loop, then there was multiple options. One is CAD generation, second one was the enhanced report. So we were selected the enhanced report. We don't want to take this in AutoCAD file, so that's why we don't selected the CAD options. Now the custom setting, it is not required here. Now the very important is enhanced report setting, because we are doing the enhanced report generations. And go to the enhanced smart loop. Here select on the view options. These are very important, like what you want to display in your loop drawing. Overall shield connected to another strip that we want to show or not. All jumpers you want to show or not. If you will uncheck it, the jumpers will not show. Otherwise, whenever you will select it, the jumpers will also show in the loop drawing. We don't want, because it will make so complex. That's why we don't want to show the jumpers. DCS or PLC's attributes. Definitely, what are the attributes means? It's a IO card, it's a channel, it's a strip name, terminal strips, everything you want to show. So you need to click it. Unconnected DCS or PLC terminal, that is unselected here, because sometimes on panels the number of strips is so many, like 200, 300, but not all the terminal strips will connect. So what you can do, you can uncheck it. Otherwise your loop drawing will be in 2 page, 3 page, which is very I mean which is very difficult to read the loop or understand the loop. So only unconnected apparatus terminals we want in the instrument side, that is meaning to. And the panel location, definitely we want. Terminal discontinuities we want to show, and the loop drawing references we want to show, IO channel items we want to show, and save the custom symbols without layout. These are some settings we want to do before generating the loop drawing. And the default layout will be original orthogonal, and the cross wiring will also be the orthogonal. Means any cables will not go with any angle, it will go with the 90-degree angle only. This is the way of generating loop drawings. On the drawing label, some settings we need to do, like the row spacing, column spacings, generation method by the loops, file locations where your the master file, or you can say software file will show. The templates of default layout will save any virtual locations. These locations will be already specified by the admin, so admin will do, then you not need to do anything. Otherwise you need to ask admin to set up these options, like symbol folder, custom symbol folder, everything. These things will be done by the admin only. But you need to check, because sometimes if you are facing any issue while generating the loop drawing, like the company logo is not showing, revision block is not showing, reference table is not showing, so you can understand that there will be some missing in the preferences setting of enhanced smart loop, that you can check it. So by this way you can set the preferences before the loop drawing generation, then you can start working on the loop drawing, so that you can easily generate the loop drawing. So these are the basic things about the loop drawing generations. Although these symbols, many symbols are there, not all the required. Only you need to do some modifications by shifting here and there. If anything unnecessary is coming out, just select and delete it. Some relocations of the right side part or left side part will be there. So this is the way of wiring. So basically the loop wiring means what? This is the open loop, this is second open loop. This is the way of wiring, like this is the field instrument. So as you know how the loop drawing is generating, this is the field instrument, and this field instrument is connected to the junction box, and again from the junction box the cable will go to the control system. So this is the way of generating the loop and doing the wiring. So basically this is the conventional wiring. Whenever you have seen in the wiring module also how you did the wiring, you created a device panel and a single pair cable that is already created during the instrument index preparation. So these portions already you did in during the instrument index module, but the right side of this cable you need to connect with the junction box. So you have generated or created a junction box in wiring diagram, and again you have connected the second end, or you can say the right side of the cable towards the junction box. From the junction box a multi-pair cable will go towards the control room. So this is the multi-pair cable and the first pair of this multi-pair. So this multi-pair cable is end one is connected, pair 1 end 1 is connected to the junction box, and end 2 of the pair 1 of this multi cable is connected to the system. So this is the pair 2 of these multi cables. So there will be multiple signals connected to the same cable having different pairs. Again in right side it is connected to the system, like this is your DCS system, DCS FI 107 in the system. This is the CVP and the channel number is there, and this is the shielding is connected at this position, and some data is coming here which is required to show, like CS tag, IO type, IO module, IO terminal block, and WBS, everything. This is something related to the project, and the cabinet number and cabinet rack number. So these all the information is coming over here. If any information is missing, that means something missing in your database, SPI database, so that you need to update. Sometimes you need to update the SPI database as well. So this is the loop drawing. Sometimes you need to do some modifications in the loop drawing, that is related to the a loop drawing browser. So where if you go to the EDE module, then different browsers are created for the different perspective. So if you want to update the loop data, then go to the instrument index of loop browser so that you can open the loop drawing data. Similarly, any things can be created based on the requirement. That means just like a instrument browser, you can create the browser for anything, like loop drawing also you can create. So I am looking for the any loop browser that is created or not. Okay, no problem, we can go with these options. So just double click on this option, so a window will open where loops related informations will be there. This is the loop number. You can see this is the loop number column, this is the loop name column, and this is the data change date, data change username, and this is the loop service and PIN-ID number. So these things if you want to update, then you can update here only, so automatically it will update. Suppose the service, if you know that service is not appearing in the loop report whenever you are generating, then you can update from here. Although you can update from the domain explorer also, because you know that where loop property you can update. So by right clicking you can go to the property of this loop, so and click on this options properties, so you can get the window of loop number property. So here you can see service is coming there. So either from these options also you can update service or PIN-ID and equipment, anything you want to update, or you can add the note, or you can update from this table. This table is also can be modified, just like if you want add the loop number document, a column of loop number document, that you can add. There will be options for adding these things. I can show you how you can do these things. Go to the EDE Explorer, and whenever you will select these options, then there will be option of this compare ED view with templates. So by this way you can add or you can delete any of the column that you want. So by this way you can update the anything very fast way, because this all the details will come in the column, so you can update, you can copy paste anywhere anything you want. So this is very important to working on the loop drawing in fast way if anything you want to update. Maybe it is not enabling due to some region, but this way we will also use in ED module. Whenever I will let you know about the ED module, so you can see how you can change the columns, you can delete, add the columns as per requirement. So based on the information on the loop drawing or loop report, you can make a table having all the details so that you can update it very efficiently. So this is called loop browser. So this is all about loop drawing. If anything you want to elaborate or you want to ask, then put the questions in comment box. We will get you in next lecture. Thank you so much.